You know what it is, the Front Left Podcast, Front Left of all conversations. Got myself, Taz, and I'm Jeremy.
Trick or treat.
Josh, LFTS.
And
it's just us three in his house today.
Back again
as usual. Your favourite podcast, you know, tell a friend to tell a friend to tell an auntie. All them ones there.
Basically.
As the no behaviour podcast guys do, you know, Margs and Loons. Margs likes to start off by saying he's 6 foot chocolate. So I'm gonna steal that.
That's what 6 foot chocolate. You know.
He's 6'2".
I've never listened to their podcast. I only recently found out they had a podcast.
Yeah, they've been doing it for
it's in the same studio as Free Shots, isn't it? Because I saw the flower background.
Yeah, sometimes they do it in the house as well. Depends. Yeah. But yeah, their podcast.
There's just them two on it.
Nah, they have guests all the time.
No, but are they like the two like hosts?
Yeah, just them two.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
They're funny. But anyway, yeah, the first question that I wanted to ask, because I don't know why I was thinking it, but I was thinking, if you had to trade your life for 1 week with any celebrity, which celebrity would it be and why?
Do you already have an answer for that question?
I don't know. I was watching something and I was thinking,
for 1 week?
Yeah. So basically, you know, like them old programs, like, is it Wife Swap? Yeah. But
weird,
just imagine it's like a life swap.
It's got to be Dan Bilzerian, man, shooting guns and
It's
driving.
actually mad. I was gonna say Dan Bilzerian.
But apparently,
Just to try
hasn't he
it for a
just
week.
dropped off though?
Apparently he
He's
went
not the
bankrupt.
same. Yeah.
But I don't know. But then he put up a video on YouTube that he's saying it's all lies. So I don't know. Dead or alive?
I'll do either. Yeah,
Okay.
dead or alive.
Okay. It's only because he died recently.
Who?
Maradona.
Maradona.
Fam. that 80s lifestyle.
Oh yeah, rest in peace to Maradona.
Rest in peace. Yeah. Man was like blowing cocaine, playing football, smashing women.
80s. Man was doing that last week.
Yeah.
Let me not say anything disrespectful, man. I don't want to annoy
He was
anyone.
doing it in the early 80s, 90s.
Yeah.
Like prime.
70s.
Like, yeah.
Maradona.
Yeah. Or like someone like Hugh Hefner. I feel like because they're already rich, they've got the wealth, but because they're single, I don't want to be a rich person who has a wife and kids.
Why?
Nah, because I want to enjoy.
You can still enjoy it.
Nah, or I'll be like a professional basketball player, someone that is single, and I can just enjoy for that
This
week.
guy who normally says I want a wife every year.
See the female.
I know I want a wife, but like this is a once in a lifetime opportunity.
Okay.
Do you get me?
So for a week, we have to name names if
Okay.
you're gonna say. Okay, I'll give you. You can pick 3. So you have Maradona's 1.
Okay, Maradona's 1. Because he's only getting Colombian women. I would say that.
No.
Chris Brown has to be 2.
Maradona was getting. He played in Italy.
Yeah, so Italian women. So then Chris
And
Brown
USA.
could be 1, because then he likes his fine Chinas and his black women. And then my third one would be.
Chris Brown went because Chris Brown's got a kid now.
Yeah, but he's still living on the low.
He's got a missus as well.
Has he got a missus? Take him out of the equation.
But his missus looks just like Carucci.
Yeah.
I think he just has a type.
He has a type.
He
And then
looks just
the third person would be either Jeff Bezos or Elon Musk.
I didn't even see where that angle was coming from then. What reason?
If it was Jeff Bezos, I'd just like to give myself some Amazon shares or something. Like
You only got a week.
No, you can set yourself up instantly with shares.
Yeah.
You can.
I don't know the
Like
process.
write yourself some shares or something and be like.
Won't there be like any tax implications, or I don't really know how that works.
No, to write me shares.
Nah, he means that he will just change like on the account. Yeah, Josh.
So you want to be Jeff Bezos for a week and transfer his entire wealth to Josh or
No,
his bank account?
not
and
his
then go back
entire
again?
wealth.
just
some
part
shit.
of it.
Just shares.
Yeah.
Like being Chris Brown and all that, they're rich, but they will feel like $1 million leaving their pocket. If I was Jeff Bezos and I transferred myself $2 million, man ain't feeling that. He ain't feeling it.
Won't even notice.
Someone wants to do Robin Hood.
That's what I'm
Bezos.
saying. Like it has to be like Jeff Bezos, where I know that after that week, I still have something to fall back on, like 2 to 3 mil. Yeah, man.
What about you, Trey?
I'm probably gonna take things back to when I was a little bit younger. So like I was watching Fresh Prince again, and like I'd always like, I know it's Will Smith as like the character on there. Do you know what I mean? But like that lifestyle, you know, just having fresh kicks, you know, high school, like just that popular kid, do you know what I mean? Like that was amazing. Like I would love to experience that, do you know what I mean?
So you would swap with Will Smith, basically. But the Fresh Prince.
But the Fresh Prince
Fresh Prince of Bel-Air.
Yeah.
Okay, so when he's young, he's
Yeah.
a hip hop star.
Number
boys.
2, probably Kanye, you know.
Yeah.
Kanye, yeah.
Can
yeah.
you now with
No,
kids and
no.
Kim and that?
Nah, but like back in the day, I would say like just seeing him work with other artists. Do you know what I mean? Like I come across now and again like these like hidden videos where he's in the studio with all these other producers and artists that have maybe fell off or whatever. And I'm just like, yo, like when you listen to some of the constructions of how the tracks become what they are now, I'm like, wow, like there's actually a real creative process here that a lot of people forget that's what he was before he became who he is now.
Because I've seen videos of like when people first met Kanye and then they're like, oh, who's this guy, you know, with his pink polo with his collars turned up and backpack and stuff. And then because he was a producer first, wasn't he? Then he became a rapper and like they dropped beats and then at that time producers weren't rapping. You just produce. If you rap, you rap. And like he was just like, nah, I'm gonna jump on the mic and show people, and everyone was like, what? And then he did a bar for, I think it was for Jamie Foxx one time, something up talking about I can't remember the line. It was something to do with Miracle Whips, something about the Mercedes, something.
Oh, yeah. I know what you mean.
Yeah. And Jamie Foxx was like, he's like, whoa, can you do that again? And then from then it was like, yeah, he was taken serious.
I think Kanye came to a birthday party at Jamie Foxx's house, didn't he? And and then he was like, oh, show me what you can do.
Yeah, I think it was one of them. Have you seen the Jamie Foxx with Joe Rogan? Yeah, that's the one.
A lot of things happen that way. Like, do you know how Hot Since 82 became Hot Since 82?
No.
It's actually mad. So it all happens like in a house party or something, innit? And then, so he was at a party, I can't remember whose DJ party was. Because Hot Since 82 he's been on the scene for a while, but he hasn't been on the scene for that long.
Yeah.
So he was at a house party. It was a villa party in Ibiza. And they were like, oh, we need some music to like set the mood. And what's that big Hot Since 82? It's not Vines, it's something else.
Like You? Is it Like You?
Yeah, I think it's Like You. And they were like, oh, we need a song. And he's like, oh, I just produced the song, but it's just bands. And he played it, and everyone was like, wow.
Oh, yeah, actually, I've heard that story. Yeah. Because
he was boys with DJs.
Yeah. And he gave them a memory stick with his track on it. Yeah. And everyone was like, whoa. Yeah.
And like, you need to pursue this.
Yeah, I remember.
And then that's how Hot Since 82 became Hot Since 82.
But that shows you just have to be ready all the time.
Yeah.
Because you never know when someone's going to ask you an opportunity.
Like,
just
yo, throw it down.
Yeah. Mad. Third person, probably Drake. Like,
shit, I want to change mine.
Nah, this guy, you already picked Chris Brown and Maradona and that. Go on, Drake.
It's got so many like verticals that he can, avenues that he can go down, do you know what I mean? And like, just his team around him, do you know what I mean? Like, I would like to know what his deals are actually like and how they're actually constructed down. And then obviously the babes who we...
Shit, I want to change mine. Swap Chris Brown for Drake for me, man. Yeah, I'm with that.
Jeez, man's gonna swap Chris Brown for Drake.
Have you seen his baby mum's back?
Yeah, I've seen that.
Wait, the bunda is crazy. Like, it's actually mad.
I've seen her. She's nice looking.
Nah,
there was
nah.
There was a.
Who's this, Drake's?
Yeah, she used to be a porn star, I think, or something like that. I'm sure.
She's French, innit? She's French. But the bunda's mad.
But because I remember people were trying to get on to Drake saying like they didn't expect him to go with her, but then a lot of people were just saying, well, everyone's been brainwashed by like social media to where they think every celebrity goes with a social media kind of looking girl.
No, but she is social media body.
No, not even body, like the whole package.
The whole package.
I don't know, the whole package. That waist is snatched.
Nah, but like she's still
BBL.
But when you look at her, she still looks like a natural looking girl.
No, she doesn't to me.
Unless she's changed.
That bunda was way too. Get it up here or look.
I don't know her name.
It is massive. It's not real. It can't be real. She was a stripper.
Yeah, or porn star, one of the two. But I don't know her name to even check. But like, there was a thing. But she still looks natural looking though.
I don't know if I'm.
I think she does.
Still natural, but everyone's got like a different standard
Nah,
of beauty
bro.
that they sort of have in their idea. I think
The body's too snatched to look natural. It actually is snatched.
I don't know though, but some people can be like that.
So who's your top?
My three.
Yeah.
It's gonna sound really mad, but Trump. I'd really. It sounds mad, but just think of like, I just want to be in that situation. Like, what conversations would Trump normally have?
Trying to find out if there's aliens or not.
Yeah, like, does he have like a secret? You know, does he have secrets to the world that people don't actually know? Like,
I don't
does
think
he?
he keeps secrets.
No, not he keeps them, but like he's aware of them.
So this is a question for you. Do presidents actually get authorized what's actually down in Area 51?
I don't think so.
See, this is what I was thinking. Because I was
Surely
thinking,
not.
surely not.
Nah,
They
they
must-
can't. I don't think so. I think there must be people in the
Above.
world above. Yeah.
Because I was thinking, like, if there was aliens, do you think Trump would have said it by now?
Well, I don't know, because some of them could have been given money to hush.
I don't know, man. Trump don't need money to be hushed.
Yeah, but you like.
Like,
could be like a threat on his
because that's
life.
what I was thinking.
Yeah.
Like, there's a point where there's obviously something in, like, I don't even think Area 51's real. I think Area 51 is the cover up for something what's there. It's something to divert us. So because everyone's like Area 51, this is where the aliens are. No, the aliens are not there. They're somewhere else. But because your attention is perceived all in that one place.
But they might be when they say there's aliens there. It doesn't have to be aliens as what we think of.
Nah,
are
aliens just, you can call it anything alien. It's
Aliens
unidentified.
foreign, innit?
Yeah, but
Yeah.
what I mean by that is like it's not like, you know, it's kind of like what you're saying, but kind of hypothetical. So they may say there's aliens here, but really it might just be AI that hasn't been released yet, but they're just developing it, and that's what's called as aliens. You know
At
what I
the
mean?
cutting edge of technology.
Yeah.
But I genuinely feel like there is something there. Like, so I watched something recently. It was on Joe Rogan. I talked about this yesterday, didn't I? Or did I? I feel like I spoke to you
Was
about
it a recent episode?
Yeah.
Was it UFO related?
Yeah.
I haven't watched it yet.
So in 1994, there was an alien landing in Zimbabwe. But like,
That's so random.
yeah, it's mad random. But
That's where I'd go if I was an alien.
in Zimbabwe, and it went to a school, and over 100 people seen the alien. But it's a proper article. Like, it's a proper article.
The alien went to school,
Not went to a school, but it
but like
landed.
I know, that's what I
yeah,
mean. Like,
Landed in a school.
not like
and
it went to.
It's tired.
Hello, yeah.
it landed in a school, and all these kids and teachers seen it. But they tried to tell their story, and people didn't believe them. But it's actually like, I've started to read into it a bit more.
But you said how many people saw it?
100.
If 100 people tell you see an alien, I think that's enough for me to believe it anyway.
Yeah.
Well, haven't you seen that Netflix documentary? What was it? It's like Unexplained Mysteries. It's like a
I'll
series.
check out.
And there's one about a UFO sighting in this one village in America. And all of these residents in the village had saw the same thing and like independently of each other.
Yeah.
They can't be lying if it's independent.
I forgot about that program.
me
man.
You've seen that, Trey?
I've seen that one, yeah. Unsolved.
Telling me-
Two people got abducted and they ended up in the same spacecraft, in quotations, together. And they looked across and they saw each other.
Yeah.
So-
but they didn't know each other.
So stuff like that, like
Yeah.
110 children and staff who had been at the school when the aliens landed in 1994, and like there's drawings of it and so on, and like everyone saw, like they've seen it.
Would they? No, I don't think they would.
I believe it, bro. I believe
No, I was
it.
gonna say, would they have CCTV and cameras in it? I don't think they would. In
In where?
1994 Zimbabwe. I don't know.
Probably not, bro.
Probably not.
I don't know.
No.
I don't think so.
Didn't the government disclose that they have actually got a out of this world aircraft? I'm sure I saw that on Twitter. That they actually disclosed that they've got something not made by
Which
humans.
government?
I don't know. Because that's the whole thing about Area 51, isn't it? People think that they've got alien aircraft that they're reverse engineering.
Mm.
And I'm sure I heard someone say that
Yeah,
it's finally been
the-
confirmed.
That's the whole Bob Lazar thing,
Yeah.
Yeah.
when they
yeah.
were the jet propulsion system, and someone else said that the fighter jet pilot, where he said like where
Oh, David Fravor.
he said how the axle of how a plane moves and rotates, how this was moving, it's like the 180 it was doing, it's impossible for
Yeah.
any aircraft
Human
to do that.
Yeah.
Not human.
It defies
No, but
physics.
also-
Oh, okay,
as well,
yeah, it
yeah,
defies
yeah.
physics.
Defies
Yeah,
physics.
yeah,
Yeah,
you can't
that's
just
what's
do
wrong.
that.
Like it would just move like that.
Yeah.
There's no like
The only way I
drag to
could
it.
do, we can only do that with our hand or with our eyes.
Imagine
But
if
like,
you could actually move like that.
I
But
know,
an
yeah.
actual object is a bit mad.
Yeah.
Wow.
So,
So Trump, because I want to know his secrets. I want to just live his life just one time. Just imagine like seeing like the DMs he gets of hate and stuff like that. I just want to.
His life's quite mundane, you know. He just
have you
plays
seen his
golf.
diet?
No.
Tasty did like a thing a while back.
That wasn't him.
That was him.
He's talking about Warren Buffett.
Nah, it was the Trump diet.
Yeah. Have you seen the Warren
I've
Buffett
seen that one, and I've seen
It's mad.
I've seen
And he's an
Diet
old man
Coke
as
and
well.
McDonald's.
Fam.
yeah, but Trump eats like McDonald's but without the bun.
What?
So
Bro,
just like the burger
The
meat or
burger
whatever.
and stuff. It's
No
actually
carbs,
mad.
man. That's funny.
Yeah, no carbs.
You need to watch the
Man's on
Boris
a
Johnson
paleo diet.
the Boris Johnson diet, and I'm like, right, you man eat a bit mad to be honest. Like,
Do you know like Boris Johnson and the people in the government, they claim back.
yeah, everything.
Yeah.
Everything.
Yeah,
So like the expenses for the food, so basically like the expenses for the food and whatnot, they can claim. Yeah.
Yeah.
So we're paying for that. Taxpayers are paying for that.
Kind of.
Basically.
Yeah.
So basically, like they could go because you remember there was an article saying like he gets paid like 300 grand a year, and he said that it wasn't enough, and then some people were like, I've got like 3 kids and I get like 20 grand a year. Like, what you mean 300k is not
Yeah.
enough? Then he came out saying like, well, these guys like they claim taxes back on or expenses back on certain
Yeah.
things,
Have you
and
seen-
like the canteen and the
in the Parliament.
yeah,
fam, it is cheap.
getting a pint is 120.
Yeah, Michelin.
120.
Bro,
£1.20 for a pint.
It came out like.
And they
in
claim that
August.
back
Yeah.
as well.
No,
I don't know
they
whether.
claim
Nah, I
that
don't
back.
think they claim that back,
But,
but,
like-
they pay for it. But you think they can get basically like a full 3-course meal
A Michelin star meal
and a
costs you
pint.
like £10.
Yeah.
It's actually a bit
Bumble
right.
cloth.
And you
Just
imagine like
enjoy
a
it.
school canteen where they're all queuing with their trays.
Now, if you look at
I
the
reckon there's
menu,
more Michelin star.
yeah, I looked at the menu and I was like, this is 30.
Yeah.
Then I was like, doubles is like 255, and I was like, what?
Because you know when they brought in that whole like 10 o'clock curfew
Yeah.
thing, they didn't do that in the House of Parliament.
Apparently they were just living it up.
Yeah.
They didn't until everyone started writing letters and complaining and stuff, and they're like, we've got to as well. They were just carrying on. They were getting waived. They were there was no
See-
substantial meals for them.
I'm not gonna lie, 255. A double. I might be getting licking for no reason. Like that is different. Like,
When have we gone to the House of Commons?
it seems like it's. It seems like it's one. Once you become like a politician or an MP, it seems like there's one rule for us,
yeah, there
Yeah.
is.
and there's like a whole completely another rule for them.
There is.
Like even though they resign, it's not actually the resigning. They still kind of work within the government.
Yeah.
Like it's not like I resign and
Got perks still.
yeah,
But they do. But they still get paid. quite a lot.
yeah.
No.
So it's just shitty to be honest, because it's like you're now above the law. I thought my mum was gonna get arrested. I was ready for
Who, the
that.
Dominic
Dominic
Cummings
Cummings.
guy?
No, the other one.
Hancock.
Yeah,
Oh, for
and Dominic Cummings.
They said he was going to get arrested.
threatening what's it called, like life or something like
See,
that.
if they got arrested, then I'd be like, okay, no politicians above the law. But
You heard about the mayor of Liverpool getting arrested, didn't you? You saw
yeah,
that.
Yeah.
You heard
but
about
I
that.
feel like they just needed to arrest man anyway because
Hey, what you say?
no, I'm just saying like the government want to make an example of Liverpool. They
But
always
apparently he's been
this and
doing
that,
dodgy
this and
things.
this.
Someone told me.
Witness
Someone
intimidation.
someone
How
I work
mad's
with
that?
as well told me, but I don't even want to say. I'll tell you after
Okay.
what he told me. But
Is
yeah,
man really out there like that?
kind of yeah.
He's gangster.
No, but affiliated.
Joe Anders.
Yeah.
Wow,
yeah, affiliated.
Phil Mitchell's really bad. He's an
Affiliated.
EastEnder.
Mad.
But yeah,
As high
so
as it goes up. Or,
What?
yeah, it's a bit stiff. I'm not trying to put it up.
You need to just get some big muscles,
But
man.
he like
but yeah, Trump. Then the second one would be. Who? Joe.
What about Batman? Does that have to be a real person? Can't it be a Batman?
Nah, it can be that. I don't rate Batman though.
yeah, I like Batman, but he's too dark.
Dude.
What do you mean?
He's too dark, man. Man beats people to the brink of life and say it's justice.
Do you know why?
Like,
No,
Nah,
you know-
rate Batman.
Do you know why? It's because he doesn't have no superpowers.
nah,
He's just someone who goes gym.
Nah.
Batman is just someone who goes gym and
He's the
drives
world's
a
greatest detective.
fam and drives a sick car. That's not a superpower though, is it really?
It is. No one can be a detective. Look at Sherlock Holmes.
Yeah, but what about Barry Allen?
Flash.
Yeah.
So I was reading so during lockdown I spent all my days just like going through comics and reading up theories, and if you have that power in real life, you wouldn't be able to, like, say, like, if you're running, you burn through your clothes. You can't pick up people because you're running too fast.
But when he runs, though, doesn't Flash have an outfit?
Yeah, but
Yeah, it
it's
does,
made
but
out of,
it's
like, some sort of
some
material.
material,
But
yeah.
it's comic material. It's comic logic.
Well,
innit?
see, I think, I don't know if it's Barry Allen. I think it might be Wally West. Obviously, do the Flash in it, but like the Speed Force, that's what his suit's made up of now.
Okay.
Speed Force, yeah. But like you said, if he's carrying somebody else,
In real life, they can't
possibly couldn't, you know.
sustain that kind of speed.
What was this? Who was the second person? Oh yeah, the second person that I would probably pick would be, I don't know, it's a tie. It's either Arsene Wenger or Sir Alex Ferguson. Just that 1 week.
You want the coat?
The coat, bro.
Man like Arsene.
But I think it might be Fergie. Just that 1 week where United won the treble. That week, just to feel those emotions. Just me. I'll be Fergie for that week. Like, we swapped lives for that week. I'm just picturing it now.
Would you have to play a game?
And I'll be the manager.
No, but that's what I'm saying. Are you picking tactics?
Yeah.
Martin, what if you
Yeah.
use it?
Well, history will be rewritten, innit? He wouldn't have been say after that, innit? Because that's
I'll be making some mad bets, you know, like, like, I'm not gonna lie. If I knew like if I could go back in time or do something, and I knew like
the outcome.
yeah, I'd be making that whatever money that I had.
But I don't know because
take
that
out a
would have
loan.
been too mad. Because imagine I was the manager, but I'm from the future, so I'm living his life, and I know that Solskjaer's gonna score in the 91st second, whatever it was, 93rd minute, and there's 2 minutes to go, and we 1-0 down, and then we win 2-1. That's too much of a mad bet. They'll be at my house. How am I gonna put that?
Nah, but you bet it like 2 weeks beforehand or a week beforehand. You betted it a week beforehand.
Maybe.
It's not like there and then the game's happening.
Okay. Maybe.
So like, yeah, like I would try and like, how long does it take you to get a loan out? Can you get a loan that day?
I
Yeah.
think same day loans.
Same day, yeah.
Fam, I will beg anyone for money, like anyone. See a loan shark, get out credit cards.
Man, be calling up benefactors and
Bro,
everything.
I would actually max out anything that I can get money in my hands on.
Yeah, the odds would have been
And then,
mad.
yeah, like when Leicester won the Champions League, Leicester won the league,
That was a mad year.
like imagine putting
Someone
like,
won P. Leicester fan won P.
but imagine
It wasn't-
putting,
Like 50 grand, I think it was.
imagine putting like 10 grand. I swear you'd be getting a milli back or something.
Depends on the odds, but yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Depends on the odds. I think he won 50k because he put, I think it's 50 to 1.
How much did he put a pound?
No, 51 he would have put a grand.
Mad. See,
Or,
that's
yeah, if it's 50 to 1 he would have put a grand, but I don't know whether if the odds were mad. It might have been 500 to 1 even, and he put down 100 and then he won back 50k or 50, whatever the math is.
bro.
But yeah, I think I'd have to live that
That
1
Back to the
week.
Future life. Have you seen it?
No.
Have you seen Back to the Future 1 where
I haven't seen them. I know of them, but I haven't
you never seen
them.
them?
Nah.
So when he
Can't
goes Back to the Future, one of the villains of the film, there's a book which is every the sport outcome between 1940 to like 1999. Or 1980 was based in, I think it was, the film.
So I think it's late 80s.
The late 80s. So from the 40s, or I say the 60s to the 80s, every baseball, American football result, it was like
It's like a scorecard kind of thing, but
no,
like,
it was a book,
no.
but it was like
A history book.
Yeah, not a history book, but the
scores.
yeah, and his villain gets it, and then when he goes back to the future, when he goes back to the present, the guys used the book, so he passed it to his younger self. The young son's just making bets. Becomes like a miller.
That's mad.
Because he's got like every like greatest like sports winning.
Yeah.
That way you know the odds are gonna be crazy.
That is mad. But yeah, so Fergie for 1 week, because just to relive it and just, yeah, that would be incredible. I mean, like I said, if because at that time, that week that they won the treble, so that's the time I picked, 99. I don't think they'd won all 3 competitions. So if I go to the start of the week, I'll try and relive it, see if I can win all 3. But yeah, then the last person I'll probably swap with. So the first one was Trump, second one was Alex Ferguson, the third one. It'd have to be a celeb. But I'm just trying to think of who, because you said Chris Brown, you said Drake. If it's dead or alive, do you know what? Actually, it'd probably be Michael Jackson.
Michael Jackson.
Michael Jackson at the time of, so Thriller came out in 1987, I think it was. So just after that. So in and around, just before he started going white. So the late
So
80s.
before Wacko.
Before or after he started touching kids.
Whoa.
Oh,
We won't go there. Jeez.
My lord, oh my God.
Hey, he's one of my favourite entertainers of all time.
My
Come
man
on,
was
man.
innocent.
Bro, you can't bust that. You can't bust that.
No.
I'd like to swap lives with someone who lived in like the Stone Age or something, just to see how life was back then.
The Stone Age.
Maybe that'd be interesting.
Like a Flintstone.
3 years, yeah.
No.
That'd be sick.
You're running from lines to keep you to save
What if
your
you're
life.
invincible?
So that means
Michael
you
Jackson.
have to go and hunt your food and stuff.
If you had a button where you could instantly go back to today,
Yeah.
so the option's always there, so you just try it out for fun.
That's mad. But yeah, I do, because Michael Jackson was the biggest star in the world. Like, grown men were faint going to his concert. I've seen it. Oh, nah, it sounds mad, but I had the old DVDs. There was a concert he did, I think it was in, we spoke about it when Bobby was here on the History DVD.
Bobby Firmino was in our Frontleft podcast, by the way.
Firmino?
Yeah, he's here, man, Bobby. He's like, hey, you'll buy it.
But when Bobby was on it, he was talking about his story, like the DVD he brought out of all his greatest hits and the music videos and stuff. I remember seeing it. He went to, I think it's Munich, Germany, and the fans caught wind of Michael Jackson's coming today.
Michael Jackson.
He's in a limo, tinted windows. You can't even see him properly. The famous glove comes out to wave, and when I say, you know the way roads were lock off when it was protests? It was like that times 10. The whole of Germany was trying to
See Michael Jackson.
Bro, he tried to.
Michael Jackson and the Beatles, I think, they're too
Clear.
far gone.
Yeah.
I've never seen it. We've never seen it. We've never had that time. But from what I've heard and what I've read, they're the pinnacle.
Yeah.
Like the most famous that anyone's ever been.
I think who's ever came close for us in our time. Yeah, Beyonce and Drake.
Yeah, people say Beyonce and Drake.
Yeah, I've never seen anyone who's matched it. I've never seen anyone that's matched Beyonce and Drake.
On
What
that,
about Kanye?
No.
I don't think so. You know, some people will not be asked. There'll generally be some people who will not be asked if Kanye is there. I think.
Yeah.
I think he has the fame, but because of he's such like a polarizing character.
Yeah, but you could say that about anybody. There's
Nah,
Nah,
man,
but there's some people like if I'm not a Beyonce fan, but if I'm being told Beyonce's gonna be
Are you
like
trying to get a ticket to me?
like 10 minutes away from your house, and I'm going.
I'll go see
I
you.
wouldn't be able. I'd look out my window and I'd be like, oh.
I'm telling
Nah,
you,
fam, I'll be there.
Beyonce and Drake are that high. Like,
Yeah.
I knew that everyone wants Drake. When I say, when people want these Drake tickets,
It's a
yeah,
mad thing.
it's actually a mad thing.
Man, I saw Drake at Wireless, you know.
See,
It was,
even you
it was
saw
meant
Drake.
to be DJ Khaled, and DJ Khaled cancelled last minute, and Drake
Yeah.
turned up instead. It
Serious?
was madness.
How long ago
Wow.
was this?
It was like
It's like 2 years
2014.
ago.
Oh, was it?
Yeah, it was like about 2 years ago.
Mad.
Yeah.
That's a big upgrade.
That is a big
big
upgrade.
yeah.
Big. I know everyone was well excited.
I can
Fuck
imagine.
DJ Khaled.
Did
Yeah,
you
I
know
got
what? He just like just turned up.
Must
Like,
have been mad.
mad.
It was like I'm gonna be replaced by a mystery
Oh,
guest, and
is
then
that
Drake
when he-
came.
Is that
When he
the-
brought
is it-
Skepta out, he did a song. I'm sure
I
it
think
was
he got
Skepta.
Skepta out. I don't think he did.
It was
Nah,
gigs,
there was a-
wasn't it?
Was it Gigs?
It was first gigs.
It might have been Gigs. It was one of them.
It wasn't on for long. Though.
No,
It was on
no,
for like
no,
half
no,
an
no.
hour. And that.
Yeah, that one.
Still,
Yeah.
They're the two people where I say, like, in our generation right now, who are far gone. Like, bro, like,
Yeah, like they could drop music, like.
yeah, and then
No
they were like,
warning.
yo, and they will still get revenue.
Yeah.
Like, it's like, I think Beyonce did that recently.
Nah, she
She dropped the album like that.
did it when it was Lemonade.
Yeah.
And she just.
She didn't need no promo.
albums out today.
Yeah.
Everyone was like, what?
Drake,
Yeah.
Drake done that during the first lockdown,
Yeah,
didn't
Drake
he?
did that as well.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
they're the two who can just do that.
J. Cole was doing, not albums, but he was doing shows in America. I can't remember how he
That's what I'm
was.
saying. J. Cole's not that transcendent.
No,
like
not
that.
like that level, but I mean, he was doing them secret ones where he was like.
when he paying like paying $1 for like the shows or whatever, and you just turn up and that's all you pay.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think so, but it was like, I'll tell you the location on the day.
Also,
as well.
at one point, Justin Bieber.
Yeah, I was going to say
Yo, Justin Bieber had that. Alright, if Justin Bieber carried on I think he could be bigger than both of them.
I'd like to be Justin Bieber now. Everything's settled down. He's just minted.
He looks a bit weird.
He's minted. He's got
I
an
don't-
amazing wife.
Haley.
Like,
He looks-
his life's sorted, mate.
I want to go between. If I was going to be Justin Bieber, I want to be black influence Justin Bieber.
Like,
I know what you mean, but I don't even think it's that. I think he's kind of like, you know, the way like Kanye is kind of just like, I'm Kanye, I'd wear whatever I want to wear, I don't care. I think Bieber's been through not having
Burnt
a
out, isn't
childhood. Yeah, he's burnt out. He's not had the childhood and stuff, and he's just like, I know what you mean, because now he's got bare tattoos.
He looks different. Like it's like you don't even look like Justin Bieber.
Nah, he looks more rugged.
Yeah, that
Like
kid
a-
from
like a
Love
David
Island
Beckham
looked
kinda
more
thing.
like Justin Bieber than Justin Bieber.
No,
He really
yeah,
does. He
yeah,
looks like
yeah. No,
that's what
because
Justin Bieber should look like now.
that was
our age.
he's like a clean Justin Bieber.
What's his name? Luke.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
he looks like Justin Bieber after the CK model, the CK campaign. You know,
Oh, okay, yeah,
when
yeah,
he
yeah,
did
yeah,
this.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
When
yeah.
he
That's-
photoshopped it.
Yeah, but that's the transition. How Justin Bieber should have looked like.
But I'm sure Justin Bieber was a bit. I don't know whether he was unwell or.
He said he had like a drug addiction and stuff.
Yeah, I
and-
think that's
Oh,
what
shit.
that's what hit him, because it was just too much for him. Because you can imagine he's been like literally world famous from the age of 14.
Yeah, man was singing "Baby." But there was at a point where grown women wanted to fuck a 14-year-old.
It was
Nah,
mad.
man,
Nah,
serious.
serious. It was
Nah,
actually
man,
serious.
what he was talking
Have you
shit.
seen how he got signed? It was like he would perform Usher songs, because Usher's the one who's like discovered him basically. So he'd
Yeah.
perform Usher songs like somewhere near where he lived. I think he's Canadian and he's from Canada. So out like in front of this hotel where like he knew like maybe celebs or whoever go in, and like I think he would just like busk and whatnot, and then put it on YouTube and whatnot. And then one day it got sent to Usher, and Usher was like, "Who's this kid?" Like, let's just capitalise on him. Invited him to the studio, got him to sing like covers, Usher covers and whatnot. And then they were like, "Yeah, let's go. We'll work from here." And then yeah, he was like signed from there.
What was I going to say to you as well? I know this is really mad to say, but I read an article talking about Justin Bieber. And we're saying like grown women. It's mad to say this, Lord forgive me. But I read an article. I read an article today where, you know, my man from Fast and Furious. No, the one that died.
Walker.
Okay, so I didn't know he had a girlfriend, and when he died, he was with this girl for 6 years. Apparently, she was 16. Oh no, she was 15 when they started
yeah, I
dating.
heard something about that.
And I read it, and it's true.
And he was how old?
33.
He was 33 or something.
What? Yeah.
Yeah, he was in his 30s.
This is-
than double.
But then I was like, how did he get away with that?
Nah, it can't be true.
No, it's true.
that true?
Yeah,
It's
apparently, yeah,
legit.
if you-
It's actually legit.
That's illegal.
Yeah.
It's
That's
legit.
straight up illegal. That's paedophilia.
Like, I seen it and I was like, raw. Like, I seen a tweet and I was like, I need to Google this to see if it's legit.
Yeah,
And it's actually
I remember
legit.
hearing about it. There's a woman who got away with. She was a school teacher or school assistant to the day.
I seen. Was
With a
that quite
14-year-old
old?
kid.
Recently or old?
Yeah, I saw it. Someone posted it recently. She got away with like.
Did she
not going-
marry the guy afterwards?
Nah. It was like the kid was 15 or 14, and
Yeah.
I think she's a school assistant, and she basically enticed him and like with like in the thing it was like she kind of almost forced herself onto him, because it was like she mounted him on the bed and like was like, no, you can't
Did he
leave.
fuck?
Yeah, I think he did. Well, I'm not sure. They had like some kind of sexual contact and whatnot, but I don't know whether they actually had sex. Well, either way, she was trying to like move to man, and then her excuse was like, he seems so much older and more like mature than someone his age and
You have
stuff.
to send me that
She
article.
got
at the
away
end.
with it. She didn't get no jail time. She got, I don't know what, I can't remember what she got, but those kind of charges, you get like 8-10 years or whatever, and she just...
So there was one I read where
Just got
this is
away
in the
with
90s, where this kid, his teacher, she must have been like 30, or I say mid 30s. She fell in love with the students. They had like sexual relations. Found out, they got a restraining order on the teacher, but the kid still broke it. They kept on smashing. Went into like, drove mad places and smashed. She ended up getting time. Did I say she was married?
No.
She was married, divorced the husband, went to prison, came out of prison, and then got with the kid. Now the kid's like 21, and then they got married, and she had like 2 of his kids.
That's crazy.
Wow.
She got married to his kid.
No, she got married to
The
the
students.
student she was sleeping with.
Oh, shit.
She was like, "This is like the
But
love
then
of my
what's the
life."
age gap?
Maybe like I would say like 20 years.
So he was like 21 and she's like 40.
Yeah, exactly. So he was like 15 at the time. She was like mid 30s.
Do you reckon you get with would you get with an older woman?
Yeah.
Older woman, yeah.
Would you?
How old?
Yeah.
So like if we're 26, 27 now, 27.
You talking about 50?
Was it you said you
not
like
that
old
age.
people?
No, Josh,
Oh, that was him.
Not gonna lie.
Nah, like say like I'm trying to think of it in a
How
celebrity.
old are you
wise.
talking?
Like 10
Date-
years older.
That's
about
nothing.
that's
That's
normal.
nothing.
What about 40?
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
I could whack a
between
40-year-old.
let's give it
Yeah.
between 37 to 45.
I can really do that.
Nah, not for me.
I've seen some badders that are 45.
That's true.
I've technically done it. So yeah.
Yeah, but like you haven't. No, I mean like, would you get with them as in like,
Date them.
yeah, not just like a
Well,
one
not just like
thing.
a smash, just like a, would you date them and introduce them to your family and shit?
As my girlfriend,
Yeah.
can she give me children?
If it's biologically possible, yeah.
Yeah, then yeah. But then the only complication I have is when I'm 40 and you're looking mad for
It depends
65.
though. It just depends. But she's 10 to 15 years.
Because there's some
maximum.
40-years that are quite nice looking.
Yeah, so
Very
obviously
nice looking.
she'll be nice looking. So think it's like, I'm trying to think of a celeb who's like 40 who's, you're like, right, like Bianca Lawson.
I don't know who that is.
Google Bianca Lawson now.
What said,
Nah, you'll know her. She's like a childhood sweetheart.
Bianca.
She's a childhood sweet.
We need to put a picture of Bianca Lawson in at this point, fam. She's so pain.
Oh my god.
She's like 41. She turned 41 today.
I'll whack that lady though, who's like 60. It's
She reminds me of.
Nigella Lawson,
Nigella Lawson.
the cooking lady.
The one who got sent to prison or so.
She's in prison.
I don't know. There's something like free Nigella in it. She was done.
Nigella Lawson is very good looking.
Yeah, we should double cocaine or so.
Yeah, she's quite good.
Bianca Lawson, she's 41, but she's
I'd also
unbelievable.
get with
Don't
that
you-
woman from Modern Family.
Yeah, Sophia.
Yeah, she's very good
Her
looking.
son's
as well.
like 22.
Yeah, but this Bianca don't look 40.
I know. That's why I'm saying, like, she's incredible. Because I remember watching TV. She was in what TV? Was she in Buffy? I think she was in Buffy the Vampire Slayer back in the day. You'll say, you'll find it. She's in one of them. Anyone who's listening, just Google Bianca Lawson. She's 41 and she looks about 20.
Pretty Little Liars.
Pretty Little Liars is one of them. She's been in films as well. I've seen like little guest appearances. And
She's
whatnot.
how old?
She's 41.
Fuck off.
She's saying she's Beyonce's new stepsister. Does Beyonce have a brother?
No idea.
Oh my god.
Yeah, incredible, isn't it?
To be honest, there's a lot of 40-old women that
Can I
I'd
take back
whack.
what
To be
I
honest,
Nah, I know, but I'm just saying, like, would you get with them? So it's like, yo, I want to be in a relationship with you.
I'll get with Jada.
Jada Pinkett.
Yeah. There's something about her,
It's
man.
her eyes, man.
Like she's
Her
50
face.
innit?
Not yet, like 48 or something.
Even the mum is good looking as well.
Yeah, I don't know how old she is.
Yeah,
She's
she's in the
got a
60s.
six-pack as well.
Yeah, I think it has to be. I won't get with no Madonna. No offense to Madonna.
Madonna's old, though.
Yeah, I couldn't
Madonna's
do
like
that.
65 almost.
But she gets like them young things.
Yeah,
I
she
don't
does,
think.
actually.
I don't really like J-Lo now either.
J-Lo.
I don't
She's
really
still
like
nice
the looks of
looking.
Halle Berry either.
She's still nice looking as well, though.
Nia Long is still very fine.
She is.
I'll get with Nia Long now. I think I'll get with Nia Long when she's 60 as well. I think. You know when you've had the childhood's like crush.
Yeah.
Yeah, and Stacey Dash as well. Even though she's like proper whitewashed.
Nah, Stacey Dash is confused, man.
Yeah, she's confused, but like I'll get with Stacey Dash.
She's confused.
It's a no from me, man.
That is a no for
Yeah,
me
Stacey
as well.
Dash 100.
But yeah.
Oi.
Jacob, what were your three? Celebs or whoever?
That I'd trade lives with.
Yeah, it doesn't have to be celebs. It could be anyone.
The guy from the Stone Age, Dan Bilzerian, and Batman.
I'm Batman.
Batman.
Actually, Spider-Man.
Spider-Man.
Spider-Man would be way funner. I'd like to be a bird, but that's not a person, so I can't be a bird.
I wouldn't mind being Iron Man, to be honest.
As in, I thought you were going to expand on that. You just kind of stopped after that.
Oh, because Tony Stark, he's basically like, that's who Elon Musk based his whole life on. Like,
it?
Look at his face. Elon Musk never used to look like Elon Musk now.
Why? Has he had surgery or something?
Whoa, serious surgery on his face. Be serious.
I think he looks the same as he
You
was.
don't look nothing the same. Google Google Elon Musk, what he looked like.
What is his jawline
His
like?
jaw, he had no hair. He didn't look like Elon Musk.
So you're trying to say Elon Musk secretly wants to be Iron Man
Yeah.
in the
So
control room?
He wants to be Tony
I
Stark.
can see it in the control room because like Iron Man's the one who's controlling all the fucking. That'd be mad. If we could change to a superhero, I'd actually want to be the Hulk.
Nah,
Just to see
because-
what I got. Yeah, just one day.
What would you do? What would you do as the Hulk for a day?
Yeah, I can see that's Elon Musk. But how long ago was that though? 'Cause
yeah. Did you know that?
He was chopping no
man's
teams.
hairline was finished.
That is
Oi.
relegation.
What would I do if I was the Hulk?
Yeah, what would you do? 'Cause
Yeah,
you couldn't do much, surely, without getting arrested.
but who's gonna arrest me?
The army would shoot you.
I don't know, bro. Because
If you just went around and started bashing up buildings.
Nah, I
with
wouldn't
your
just
arms.
bash buildings, but I think I'd test waters. Like I'd go, if I could, I'd just go somewhere mad where like, you know what? Superheroes are meant to save people, yeah. So where the civilians are being mistreated by the government or whoever runs the country, I just turn angry and just be like, yo, leave my people. Start like whacking
Go
them.
up and just slapping people.
Yeah,
That's the whole.
imagine.
Just blow on them.
Like, I don't like this corrupt government. Just
Wouldn't you want like a more easy superpower though?
Who?
Like the Flash, just run and kick people's ass, man.
Yeah, but imagine being that big. You could just imagine what you could just see and just.
I wouldn't mind being Superman, to be honest. Because you can run, fly,
Yeah.
indestructible, yeah.
But I don't know, these superhero. Wait, do any of these superheroes? Do any people know of these superheroes?
Yeah.
The way I said that was so backwards. You know, like Spider-Man and Superman and I don't know who else.
So they're not publicly
Yeah, they're not.
recognized.
Yeah.
They still have secret identity.
Yeah, they have secret identity.
Yeah.
Are there any superheroes who are out there that people know who
Yeah,
they are?
the commissioned superheroes. So like Captain Marvel. is
Captain
commissioned
Marvel?
by the not. This isn't DC Comics, and he's
Yeah.
part of the army.
Captain Marvel's a she.
No, you're talking about
no.
the Shazam guy, man.
No,
Not Captain
no.
Marvel. That's what you're talking about, the DC.
Yeah. No, not that one. Sorry, I think it's.
How many Captain Marvels is there?
There's a Captain Marvel, there's DC, and there's a Captain
Yeah,
Marvel.
there's-
Obviously,
there's someone else who's it by.
Like, it was like the woman.
There's
Yeah, yeah.
superheroes who are commissioned by the army in DC, so they're known. Who else? But most of them have secret identities. Wouldn't you like to have a secret identity?
Yeah, man. I do OnlyFans of the night.
But Batman.
That's not quite what he meant.
On a serious question though,
Go.
say if you woke up tomorrow
Yeah.
and you had the body of Amber Rose or one, say you,
If I was a woman,
say if you woke up,
because if it was me, now I'd be mad.
and you had the body of Miracle Watts.
Yeah.
Like, I'm talking about Miracle Watts when Miracle Watts
Yeah,
was
yeah,
Miracle
yeah.
Watts.
Mhm.
Would you do OnlyFans?
I'll milk everything.
100%.
OnlyFans would just be my introductory.
Yeah.
I'll milk everything.
So some girl I seen post today, she was like I think someone was talking about like shagging or something, and the girl was like, well, what did she say? I'm actually gonna get up because I don't want to butcher the tweet.
But like it depends though, because if I was in that situation, I think I'd have a start and an end goal. Like there's a program that I watch on Channel 4 or BBC 4, whatever. There's this girl who was that's it. It was Ovi's program. Ovi, that was on Love Island. He did a program with like people who became influencers and like the struggle of it and their lives and like how they've coped with it mentally. Because at that time he didn't know whether he wanted to continue being a basketballer or go down the whole influencer life, because he was getting brand deals and campaigns, and it was like you can't actually balance both, because your basketball coach expects you to be a trainer at 9 a.m. some days, and he had brand deals that were expecting him to be in a different city on the same day, and it was like you got to pick which one you
So which one
wanted.
did he pick?
I don't know which one he's picked actually, because at the end of the show he didn't have like it wasn't like an ultimatum where he picked, but they showed both sides of it. But on the show he did skip training, but it was like the deals he was getting and the money he's probably making from that one thing
Yeah.
might be enough that
It's more than basketball.
Or someone makes in a month.
Yeah.
So it was like, and realistically, what he had to do was, he was the face of whatever brand it was, and it was 4 hours work, and it was like he was loving it, and everyone, because Ovi's one of them people that everyone just kind of loves. So you could see it in the thing as soon as he come in. He's like, oh, everyone was so like, but showed the flip sides of the lifestyle. But they got to this one girl who was on Geordie Shore, but she wasn't on Geordie Shore for very long, and she said that like how she was treated and how the casts were made. Some people like got more perks than others, and she was kind of like basically made to act a fool just to be kept on the show. And she was like, "This is not me. I'm just doing this because it's giving me money." So she went into OnlyFans. Yeah, and then with that, she said like, I've got an amount of money to make, and like she had a goal, and then she was like, once I make this goal with the OnlyFans money, then I'm stopping. I'm out the game because I'll have had the money. I think she's starting up businesses on the side as well, but she's like, I just want to make as much money as this over a whatever year period or 2 year period, let's call it. And then once I've got that, then I'm just leaving it, and I'm just gonna like concentrate on doing my businesses and stuff. So if I was to do OnlyFans or something like that, I'd be the same. I'd be like, yeah.
What if you set a goal and you were like, okay, when I make 50 grand, I'm going to stop, and then you made 50 grand in a month? Would you stop? Because you can make mad money on OnlyFans.
You can. So it's funny that you actually mentioned that figure, 50 grand. So one of the other people that OV was interviewing is that Olivia and what's his name? AB? What's AB? AB? The model, the one who's got his clothing line. Alex Bowen and Olivia, because they got married in it, but they were on Love Island. Ovi asked him, he was like, can I ask you like, what is it on a good month? What do you make? And she was like, 50k is the most I've made in 1 month. And I was like, 50k? She was like, yeah, it's hard work and stuff, but she was like, I know I can get like, I can say the wrong thing and my career can go, but at the same time,
this is why these men apologize so much.
Yeah,
like, exactly.
Though.
Yeah. But that's why they apologize so much.
But she's like, imagine they both, because they're both influencers. Imagine it, but he's got clothing businesses and stuff like that, and she's got whatever. But imagine a good month and big 100k between them in 1 month.
That is mad.
That is crazy.
You could have the rest of the year off if you wanted.
Literally. Yeah, literally. Because they were showing the new house they moved in.
Their lifestyle's completely different, isn't it?
Yeah. But they showed them, they like moved into this new mansion, and she was almost in tears. She's like, I'd never believe I could
live in something like this. But what I was going to say to you, so I'm going to ask you a question. Would you wife an OnlyFans person?
See, I've watched quite a few girls who do OnlyFans, do interviews. I've watched their OnlyFans. I mean, I've watched them do interviews and how they spoke about it. And some of them have boyfriends and stuff. Yeah. I would be cool with it. Okay. If they are not at the level where it's like someone just come up to me and be like, rah.
But
do you know what I mean?
The page is obviously going to grow one time, innit?
It depends though, because it's based on what the girls allow.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah. So basically, the girls set the rules, basically. So if the girls want to get completely naked, then they can get completely naked, and then more people will probably be like, this is the girl who gets naked, let's subscribe. Do you know what I mean? Because it's kind of like a community where it gets out, like, and then you get people who are the subscribers, they can send requests. So they're like, oh, are you willing to do this? I will give you a cash tip of this much if you're willing to do this.
Video. Yeah.
But then some girls are like, no, all I'm going to do is show you pictures of just me in bikinis, basically. Because some girls just show pictures of they have on the Instagram.
Yeah, like
Yeah. Just
I could date a girl like
just
that.
holiday photos, and they just show that and they get money for it. So
that's hilarious.
I would have an agreement. I'd be like, I'm cool if you can do this and this. Yeah. But not to the point where people are going to come up to me and be like, I've seen your missus completely naked.
So
I don't think I can handle that.
No. The girl that I seen tweet today, I think someone said something to her like, well, you do OnlyFans, and she was like, well, I do OnlyFans, but OnlyFans doesn't reciprocate my sex life. Yes, yeah. I don't have sex on my OnlyFans. I only do like bikinis and maybe just topless. And it's not my love life. Yeah. So how you call me a slag when I'm not having sex on the platform? I'm just showing my tits. maybe I'm getting money, but I made 100 grand from it.
Yeah, you can't even
How
hate
many
on that.
complaints?
You can't hate.
Would you? Because you asked me the question. I'm the only one answered. I want to hear.
I
everyone's
didn't
question.
ask no questions.
No,
It
Josh asked the
depends.
question. I'm
It
sorry,
It
that
depends
one.
is the answer for me. If it was like bikini pictures, I could get on board with that because then there's still something private that only I have.
Yeah.
And I know that sounds a bit possessive, but like if I'm gonna be marrying
you should-
somebody,
even
you
though
know,
it
you
might
want it
sound-
to be exclusive, don't you?
Even though it sounds possessive, like it's you don't want. No one likes the thought of
Guys jacking off
tatas,
to-
just-
Exactly.
Yeah.
Even if it was the same the other way around. Like
Yeah.
you imagine you getting your kit off. You would. I don't think your missus would.
No.
Yeah. So yours depends.
Only man's.
Yeah, I think it depends. It depends really.
Elaborate.
Elaborate. Don't know. I like to keep things like a bit private. You know what I mean?
The way
So-
you're getting shy is like you're the one who's doing that.
Don't want my friends to see my videos.
The way mum was.
What extent would you be comfortable with? Would you like where would you draw the line from like bikini pictures to like tits to like full blown sex? Where's the line?
Oh, I don't know, man.
I could do the sex part, you know.
You
could
could.
do it.
Yeah.
Nah, I
really
couldn't.
could.
If you were in the video or with
Yeah,
another
yeah,
guy.
Yeah, I could be like if she needed the dick as the model.
What if it was her banging another guy on her OnlyFans, but you were dating her? Could you do that?
That's mad. That's a bit
I
mad.
could be the dick model for her. I could do that.
What do you mean? So you're part of the OnlyFans
Yeah.
video? Oh, so you mean she's doing OnlyFans with you, kind of?
Yeah.
Because some
That's
people,
different though.
Yeah, I could
It's
do
way
that.
different.
some people do
Man,
that
'cause,
though.
yo, man, I set up a Pornhub account thinking I could do porn. Like, be serious.
Why the hell did this?
Man, be serious. This is like maybe like a year and a half ago.
You've got to tell us about
It
this.
was actually like it was like a year and a half ago now.
Bought a
Jesus.
camera and all that.
But I didn't buy a camera, but I don't know how I got onto it now. And it was talking about like Pornhub people make like 30 grand a year onwards, and I was thinking, right, I could work full time and I could do Pornhub on the side. This is before like OnlyFans started taking off. You know?
You wouldn't even have to show your face. You could get
So
away with it.
this is what I was thinking. So I was thinking, okay, let me make an account and start like subscribing to people and see what I can do.
Start networking.
So that's actually what happened. So I made the account.
I
It's
was
actually
gonna
so funny.
freelance pod.
So I made the account and started like following people and started following like amateur people and seeing like what kind of content they were making and stuff. So then I was speaking to this girl and I was like, rah, like, you know how I always say like, oh, my missus needs to do swingers,
Yeah.
but I was trying to recruit this babe. Not being serious, like I actually tried to recruit her to think like, rah, like, and she was like, yeah, I wouldn't mind doing it, but like I can't have my face. Like I can't have my face. And I just deeped it like British people are too like you can't show my face. But then when it comes to Americans, like
It's the culture though, innit?
Yeah.
American OnlyFans compared to English OnlyFans is two completely different. If you see it on Twitter, like some of the people that promote their OnlyFans on Twitter,
Yeah, it's wild.
it's wild.
I've seen some filthy British girls on Twitter though.
I don't really
promoting
see that
OnlyFans.
many. I only see one chick, one blonde chick, and she talks about football stuff. Oh, she's an idiot. She talks about football. She talks about football. No, I'm not even saying it because she talks about football.
Oh, okay.
But I'm saying it like, and then if you go on a page, it is like, even I got took back. I was like, oh Lord, like, whoa. I'm gonna send it to you. It's actually very, very.
Wasn't
mad.
that a girl that you retweeted and said don't click on her media or something, and then you click on it and it's her shitting on the camera? Wasn't her?
Oh, yeah,
I haven't seen any of
that was
that.
No,
serious.
you caught me with that.
Even I was like, that was serious, man. Shit.
Oh,
But obviously,
I've seen
to
on Twitter.
anyone who's listening, any girl, woman who's listening, who's thinking, I can do what I want. It's my body. Of course you can. We're just talking
More power to you.
hypothetically.
I want
If-
you. I think it's good. Like if you love your body, do it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. If
Like-
you can maximize profits from it, then why not? Like,
That's your own likeness, innit?
yeah. And if you think you can, it's the same for men. If they wanted to do something like that, and they can,
Yeah.
obviously the industries are different. If you're a man and woman, but
People who call the OnlyFans girls sluts generally are miserable, not making a lot of money,
Yeah.
jealous.
It's men on women, but men will call a woman a slag or a slut because you got rejected.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Like,
But 5 minutes before they were trying to move to them.
you're the most
Yeah.
prettiest thing I've ever seen.
It's the stupidest
You're
thing ever.
fucking slag, you.
It's the
I've seen that
stupidest
so many
thing I've
times.
ever
just don't
ever
get it.
seen. But yeah, with the OnlyFans thing, like I was saying, yeah, it would just depend. And like what Josh was saying before, like some women do it and then they'll get their men in there because they might get requests. Because I watched a program on it, on Channel 5 or Channel 4, maybe like a few months ago, and they were following people who do like sex work and stuff like that. And they were showing like how much it's a lot of effort because you've gotta, some people, so like the people who just upload like bikini pictures and whatnot, once they get like an interest and a following, the people who subscribe are like, I want to see fresh content, I want to see more, I want to see more. And then it's like, where do you draw the line? Like, how much am I gonna give these people who are asking? Because it can be tempting. Like, not like I wouldn't know personally, but I can imagine it to be tempting if someone says to me like, get completely naked and start like rubbing yourself off, and I'll give you like $1,000 now.
I could do that. I actually could do that.
And you
I
think
can do that
you
too.
you
Yeah, I
think
can do
instantly like, all
Instant
right, send me it, show
gratification,
me it, $1,000 in your account just like that, and it's
Bro,
tempting.
people sell pictures of their feet for $1,000.
Yeah, I'll do that too.
I'd actually sell selfie pictures. Why not?
Yeah, man.
It's my feet, bro. What are you gonna do, with my feet?
Exactly.
All right.
It's not even sexual.
Yeah, I don't get it.
I'd even fuck someone's wife with them watching me.
Whoa.
That's what I named to it.
Cuckold. Cuckold.
Cuckold. That's it,
Cuckold.
yeah,
I'll
yeah.
actually do that.
I can't believe that's a genre.
I will actually fuck someone's wife.
So
They said big
basically-
man is a bag.
So basically, like
Yeah.
if I had some men basically say like I have a wife, I can get like sexual pleasure or gratification watching my woman getting banged by another man.
It's
Sounds
usually
mad,
like
isn't
a guy that's much bigger than him as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll take that piece happily.
Nah, I couldn't.
What?
But like it would be, so say like it was Josh, it would be like I'm paying Josh to bang my wife and I get off on it. It's mad, innit? I think it's crazy.
That's a bit
He's
crazy.
gonna be sick. I think it's crazy. I think that's weird.
But yeah, I could
Weird
do
as
that.
hell.
I
It
could
is
do that.
weird,
I could do that.
but to each their own. It's a
It's
wonderful world.
just too much.
100% could do that.
Can't run, man.
I think there's set things I could do.
No, but if you're getting paid for it and that man and that, but I don't know though, because someone else in the corner watching you,
It's alright, man. I could do that.
that's a bit mad. I don't know, man. I feel that's a bit.
Do women do the opposite?
I don't
So
know.
like pay
Probably not. I don't think so.
a woman to then like fuck
Fuck
their
them,
guy,
man.
Nah,
Maybe.
I don't
It
know.
could be a thing, you
While
know.
the woman watches.
While the
and then
woman
maybe
watches.
joins in.
Maybe.
afterwards.
I have no idea.
Maybe, you know, could be a thing. But I think it's more common for men to do.
Hmm.
Madly.
Or like what's his name? Who does the documentaries with the glass? Louis
Maybe
Theroux.
through.
He always goes around and
polyamorous.
Polyamorous.
Polyamorous, them man. They all have, no offense to them, but they have a set look.
I know you're gonna say that.
I'm not gonna lie.
Hey guys.
Where's the glasses?
Yeah, they all have this set look, and I'm like, I could see. If I was on it, if they told me there's a lineup of people at the same pick, which was the only relationship, I think 10 out of 10, I'll get a spot on. Do you have this look like?
It's the thick rims on the glasses, isn't it?
Oh, bro, like.
No, but it's actually kind of peak that you say that because some of them, because I remember watching one. The guy, so basically, the guy is married to his missus, but the missus has her man.
Yeah.
But like he knows, and then I think there's another woman involved. So basically, his missus has a wife, like a boyfriend and a girlfriend. But like it's kind of peak to say, but he knows he won't get someone better than her.
Yeah.
So he allowed she's
Do
just
what she
like
wants.
yeah, and he knows that like if he was to be like I want to get my own, and she left him, he'd be gutted. So they're together, and that's how their relationship works.
I couldn't do that.
Because
I think it's mad.
I think it's just the same one. That's why I'm laughing so much. And like, he wants to get some, and she was like,
Yeah, it's the same one. It's the same one. She's like, don't even think about it. Like you get with someone, I'm gone.
Wait, what? It's double standards. What?
But it's kind of peak because he kind of accepts it, and he's like, yeah, mad.
So,
That's a new type of low, that.
Yeah.
so
Proper simping.
Yeah, probably.
so there was this person I know, and she was with someone for time, and she suggested it to the partner. Like, let's just like, cause the sex, she loved the person, but the sex from my guy was dead. Like, it was terrible,
awkward.
but she loved my man. But she was like, I will be with you for as long as forever, but I need to get my sexual favors
from someone else.
Yeah.
That's a heavy
And then
pill
he was
to
like,
swallow.
I can't hack that. And then the
But can he?
What?
Was he allowed to go to someone else?
I don't
as well?
know, man. If he ain't giving the cheese up, who's he gonna give the cheese to?
Because I was, you know what's funny? I was saying this to someone in work the other day. I was like, some relationships, it gets to that point where you have to make an agreement, like,
Not gonna lie,
on
if
your
you
birthday
can,
or something, like.
if you can satisfy your wife, you have to leave.
Yeah, you should break up.
Yeah, because
Two ways about it.
there's no way, like, there's gonna
Yeah.
be a point where
Somebody's waiting in the flanks.
Nah,
Not waiting in the
she'll
flanks,
start
you can't-
connecting emotion, because it always starts with the emotional side, like, oh, my man's not doing this, and then there's a guy at work.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying, waiting in the flanks.
Yeah, but like, it may not be him waiting though. She might just start noticing things she likes, and then he then reciprocates it, and then before you know it, like you said, then it becomes waiting in the flanks.
Okay. That
Then-
young call up.
Yeah, young call. Come on. It's England debut. He's waiting, but yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't think I can. I don't know. I know Josh said he'll do swingers, but
Yeah, I'll
that's
do
a bit too
swingers.
mad for me.
I couldn't.
I could do swingers,
I'm
me,
with
man.
Jacob on this one.
I don't know me,
bro.
man. Like, I like to. I don't know. I've had vanilla girl, but then I've had overly sexual. Like, when you meet it's two ways with women. It's actually two ways with women. You get some women that say they love sex, and then when you put it on them, they're like, I'm not
Yeah.
actually about it.
So-
But then you actually get these nymphomaniacs where, not gonna lie, I can't see. I used to think I'm a horny guy. Then when I've met horny women, I'm like, yeah, I'm not on that level of me, man.
It's like every minute of the day they're on it.
Bro, like,
Nah, sometimes it like
for some people it is, and like, I can maybe whack out like maybe 2 to 3 whacks in a session. That's me done, and I need a day and a half.
you need it.
Yeah, I need a day and a half. But
Good
then
5 days.
there's people I've met where it's like, yo, I'm ready, I'm ready, and not gonna lie, you turn me off sex like that. Like, I imagine doing that for a week constantly.
It's easier for girls though to keep having sex even after they come than it is for a guy.
Oh,
Yeah,
bro,
because
but-
can do it
there's
like
no
11 times.
there's no like reloading
yeah,
process.
for
Yeah.
a girl.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
then because they're constantly horny, it's that pestering period.
There was a woman, I don't know what it was in the news or whatever.
She always needed to have sex.
Yeah.
To stop her pain.
Yeah, she was
No,
on,
it was on Take Me Out.
No.
it was on First Dates.
that one on first dates. Yeah.
She was kind of sexy for a
she was-
43-year-old
Yeah,
woman.
she was, but like, fam, she was like, yeah, like 6 times a day kind
But
of
she
thing.
had like some sort of some nerve damage, where she said the only thing that takes it off him, takes the pain away, is sex.
Oh yeah.
She said she took like
Bollocks.
medication. Bro, I don't know, man.
Oh no, but the way she was like, yeah,
Psychological,
some days like 6 days times a day. That
Who's got
who has
time
that
for
time?
that? Who's got time for that?
I couldn't do it. Like, someone like that shouldn't be in a relationship. Like,
That's a medical
That's
condition.
dangerous.
Man. You
I
sort
swear
that out.
that's
Like-
dangerous.
Don't you have full-time jobs?
I don't know,
I
fam.
don't know, but she was like, I need sex constantly. I'm gonna try and find her.
Man, have
The
to
woman
be-
that needs sex
have to
on
work
TikTok.
with
Can't you
your
just
man
put
or
a
something.
butt plug in and call it a day?
Working from home.
Nah, I trust working from home with your scheduled alarms.
Scheduled alarms.
That go off.
It's like 2 in the
Oh,
morning, 2 at lunch.
Yeah.
Two
Nah,
at-
seriously, some people
It's mad.
must be.
But I imagine they're not like going to be like full-on sessions. You're going to have like some quickies in there or whatever. But like
Yeah.
sometimes when you try to get the quickie, it's not quick at all.
Just depends on the situation.
Depends on the
So,
situation.
Have you found the person?
I can't remember what she looks like. I just said first dates, woman that needs sex. It wasn't like that. What? It was a medical condition, wasn't it?
I couldn't even.
Imagine being on the other end of Google search, and I don't know how it works, you know what I mean? But like watching the type of things that get typed in each day.
Yeah.
There is a condition as well where there's a woman that orgasms just like constantly, and it's like an inconvenience to her life because she's just constantly orgasming.
I've seen that.
You've seen
I've
that?
seen that. I think they did it on
Constantly,
BBC.
She's
But
Three.
just
how
like
often?
constantly
Yeah.
like orgasming all day, every day. She can't do anything or go anywhere because she's just fucking
Really?
coming all the time. Yeah.
Rah, let's
I don't know if
shit.
she was coming all the time, but was she? No, she wasn't.
It's like
She's
the
just
sensation.
yeah,
of
it
it.
was
Yeah.
the sensation.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be mad.
But apparently,
Damn.
Quite a few people get that. I've got that condition. It was on BBC Three.
That's mad.
I'm trying to find it, man.
It's actually crazy to think there's so many little things that people can like go through, and we're just like, we don't really have anything major like that. Like, you can't leave the house because, oh man, it's crazy. That is actually so crazy.
We take life for granted.
Nah, trust. But
Serious.
yeah, we only got like 3 minutes left or something.
Yeah, whatever, man.
It's
Fine. We can do like 5-10 minutes.
5 minutes left, yeah.
I can't find it, man. But yeah.
The first up in vaccine was done today, wasn't it?
To the 90-year-old woman.
Have you seen the woman? She was like, "This is the best day of my entire life," and she's like 90.
Wow.
It's like, that must have been a depressing life.
Yeah.
It's because she can go and see her
got the second
family
one
now.
as well, isn't it?
What?
William Shakespeare, the second person to get the COVID.
Is that what his name
vaccine.
is?
Yeah.
Is that why Man Hancock was? Did you see that video, Man Hancock?
He was
No.
crying.
Such a fake video, my god,
What
bro.
was he doing?
He's like, oh, and today we've had the vaccine. Oh, I am so proud to be British. Oh my god,
It
Margaret.
wasn't even made in Britain though. It was made in fucking
It's an
Germany
American
or
company
something.
made in Belgium.
Made in Belgium, yeah.
Oh my god.
Pfizer.
He's like, oh, we're the first country. Fam, the tears. Yeah. Oh my
The
god.
tears though.
Do you know what I rate?
It's like
Piers
he's
keeps it 100.
Huh?
Piers keeps it 100.
Yeah, but
Piers
like,
Morgan.
Yeah, he keeps it.
nah,
What
but
did he
Piers.
say?
Piers Morgan's like, oh, I can see you're getting emotional. He's like, oh yeah. I was like, I've got the video on my phone.
Wow, 11 minutes of this nonsense baboon.
Oh,
I didn't
is
know
it?
the second person was called William Shakespeare though.
I got told this morning.
See, that's why I didn't get it, because he mentioned Shakespeare, and I was like, what are you talking about? Like,
It's in the government's best interest to make everyone think that the vaccine's good for them though. So I think they're going to pump a lot of money into like putting things on telly, like people's emotional responses to it, just to make people think, oh yeah, I'm going to get a vaccine.
Yeah,
Because they need to convince at least like a third of the population to be willing to take a vaccine for it to be effective, don't they?
yeah, definitely.
So
Let me find it on
all these
Pierce's-
videos, man, they're staged, I reckon.
Yeah, he wasn't if this was... press play and watch. If he was crying, it's the worst acting.
Matt Hancock. Hancock. Hand on the cock.
Emotional by that. It's just, it's been such a tough year for so many people, and there's William Shakespeare putting it simply for
The
everybody.
fakest... I
you
would
know, we
beg
can
anyone who's
get
watching,
on with
go
it.
on Piers Morgan's Twitter page if you got it, or type it in on Google. Matt Hancock. It was... His tears are so fake.
He's laughing!
He's
fucking laughing! He's literally smiling, trying not to laugh.
Bro.
Fuck off, Matt Hancock.
Wow.
Knobhead. He's such a knobhead, you know.
When he says how...
Oh, this is Shakespeare.
Yeah.
Damn.
And then he's
Looks like Shakespeare as well.
like, no,
Died
that's Matt
100 years
Hancock.
ago.
That's Matt Hancock.
The old dude.
Matt Hancock.
on God.
But
Matt
yeah,
Hancock
it's
has to be
crazy.
the worst public speaker I've ever heard speak in
He
my entire life.
waffles. He's always on these shows. I can't remember who the woman who interviews him. She's got like glasses, got dark hair. Ask him just direct questions, like simple questions, like, so do you have these facts and figures?
And he's like,
And he'd be like, and then because
Yeah.
and then she just looking at him and goes, you didn't ask my question. Do you have the answer to this? Then he's like, well, what I'm really trying to say is that, and then she's just like,
just answer the fucking question.
it's a number. Like, I'm looking for a number. Man is saying like the most.
Man.
It's just crazy, but it just shows like a lot of the people in power.
Politicians.
They even know it and they don't want to say, or they actually just don't have a clue.
Thing is, if you're umming and ahhing, how are you going to convince people that like you know what you're talking about?
That's
They're
the
not
thing.
going to have much confidence.
That's
in
why
you.
so many people don't
Trust the government.
trust the government.
The science will lead us. What science?
But they don't even know the science though when you start asking them questions.
what I'm saying.
But it's funny though, someone who I know is anti-mask on my Insta. She posted this photo of, I don't know where they were. It looked like it was in like a stadium or something. People wear masks, but they've cut holes.
the hole
Yeah,
out.
you see it.
Seen
They've
that.
cut holes around
the
the mouth, so they're like that. But they've got masks on. We just see the tongue sticking
Is it
out
where they're
like
playing
that.
instruments? and
Yeah, I
they've got
think so. Yeah.
Like flutes or something, and they've got to put it in their mouth.
It just looks so stupid.
hilarious,
But here
man.
is the way she captioned it. She was like, "Oh, look at all these people who wear mouth nappies." I was laughing my head off. She was like, look at them, how silly they look. And I was like, rah, mouth nappies, you know. It was actually hilarious. It was hilarious. But yeah, you man got anything to plug? Because we had the end of our tenure.
That's it.
But yeah, that was the Front Left podcast. Oh yeah, anyone who hasn't subscribed to the YouTube, please go ahead and subscribe.
Like and subscribe.
Yeah, follow us on Twitter, follow us on Instagram, like, share, leave reviews as well. Leave reviews on Apple Podcasts if you're on Apple Podcasts, because the more reviews you get, the higher
It goes up.
the higher you go on that. Like,
Come on.
yeah, and anyone wants to sponsor us.
I think you're at a point now where you've got an episode for every topic, like history, politics,
Yeah,
every
yeah,
topic's
Yeah.
covered. So go back and watch the old ones.
But
True.
2020,
21.
yeah, we're gonna come with a whole completely different vibe. I've been planning something in the works, so we'll have to congregate. So it's gonna be a new Front Left. We're gonna be called Far Right.
This guy, we ain't gonna go far, right? Whoa. This guy, man's going on Joseph Stalin vibes. but yeah, that was the Front Left podcast.
Front Left podcast, man.
Peace.